It was a normal Monday evening when I stumbled upon Adamant Groovie. I watched it because it reminded me of my youth, glued to the TV screen endlessly watching Hanna-Barbera cartoons for hours at a time, since my parents were sort of neglectful growing up and left me at home for hours. As I was watching, I noticed grim themes I never noticed as a kid. I thought it was very interesting and cool with its esoteric symbolism. Hell, it even had a good score for a seemingly short animation and had a very newspapery charm to it that I can't quite explain why it's so good. I then proceeded to play the video in the background for hours because of the music and thought nothing of it. Later I talked to my friend, who I'll call Jack. Jack wanted to play Left 4 Dead 2 with me, and so as a friendly gesture I asked if he wanted more people to play with. He said sure. I asked my friends Nicholas and Elijah to play, but Nicholas was doing some paragraph shit and Elijah was looking at Helltaker porno, so it ended up being Jack and I playing L4D2. We played for a solid hour and my pizza came because I was hungry. I called it a good session and ate my pizza in peace, but later I found my friend Jack offline. I thought nothing of it as I thought he went to bed. Fast forward an hour and I started hearing hallucinations of some ant at the molecular level. I thought it was just my schizophrenia acting up again. So I took my medication, but when I took it the freakiest thing happened. 4 large figures appeared in my room. They started telling me dumb shit on how Biden was actually handling the US economic recession pretty well, how the Ukraine war was totally necessary, how the federal banking system isn't just some conspiracy, and the final one was trying to act like Abdul, my son, and blow up my house. I snapped out of it and awoke in the middle of the night sweating. I checked the time and saw that it was 2:34 in the morning. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to get on my computer again, and there I saw it, Adamant all over my computer. It later disappeared, but I thought it was odd. I opened up Discord and saw my friend Jack still online for some reason. I opened his DMs and said sup to him. What happened next still astonishes me. For context, my friend Jack is an avid fan of the game Amori. His profile picture is like an artwork of the game or some shit, but as soon as I opened the DMs it turned into the Adamant and his account started spamming the lyrics to the Adamant theme. It then spewed out a link, bit.ly/100bit leak updated. I didn't know what it was, but I was morbidly curious to see what it had. What was on it still disgusts me to this day. What I saw was horrifying, to say the least. I saw Joe Biden's son, Hunter, doing sexual acts with minors. I proceeded to punch my monitor screen and burned my computer outside in my yard. And then it happened. Ring. I answered the door and there were 2 black men with shades on. They said, "You're under arrest for illegal activity." Little did I know the Joe Biden administration tracked down a 17-year-old retarded North Carolinian for looking up the contents of the president's son's laptop. I was sent to federal prison and now I'm being charged with treason and have a set execution date. I'm writing this on a laptop my cellmate Quandale Dingle smuggled in his ass. The stench is foul, but I'll persevere if it means more innocent souls don't suffer the same fate I did. So if you ever watch the Adamant Groovie, you'll only have a matter of time before the government tracks you down.